just wanna say that I feel that our love is real. Maybe we should hurry up and seal the deal.
Hello friends, and welcome to my home. Today I am in my daughter's room, and this place is, well, it's something. It's indescribable. Well, I guess it's a total mess is what it is, and it definitely needs a deep clean, but I'm going to be doing more than that. I'm going to be switching out their sheets because they have white sheets right now, and I knew that those were not going to last, and of course they have just been stained now beyond recognition because, you know, white just, it gets dirty and you just can't really do anything about it. It happens. So we're going to switch those out to gray because you don't see stuff on gray. And I'm also going to be decluttering all over their clothes because it is now winter here. We got our first snowfall of the season, and the kids went out and they played in the snow initially, but it was blistering cold. It is so windy. I'm actually looking at the window beyond you guys right now, and it's just like this snowstorm that's just piling down. So anyways, they came in pretty quickly after that, but in any case, I need to go through a lot of their clothes, get rid of their summer stuff, so it's a good time of year to go through everything because then I can see what needs to be replaced and what I can keep and all that stuff. Plus, you know, when you have so much junk just piling up, it's really hard to know what you have, and it just makes everything so much easier when you have a decluttered space. So I'm going to take you through all of that today, so let's go ahead and get started.
So first things first, I'm going to remove all of the old bedding, and those sheets are going directly in the trash because there is no saving them. They were just cheap ones that I got from IKEA like a year ago, and I'm quite happy to see them leave. Also, if you look in the top right hand corner of the screen, you will see a little glimpse of the blizzard outside that is going on. That snow is coming down like crazy. Now I'm going to unpack the new sheet set. I got these off of Amazon, and I will link them down below for you guys. It came with a bottom sheet as well as a top sheet, and I haven't had a top sheet for the longest time, but I couldn't find a set that only came in the bottom sheet, so I figured why not, I will give it a try.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do.
Now I'm sure this is common knowledge, but when you put on a top sheet, make sure that you have the pretty side down so that when you flip it over, you're seeing the pretty side, but also you're sleeping against the nice side. So that's why I always do that, although I have not had top sheets in so long, so this is just like a little extra luxury, and we'll see how long these last, because sometimes I'm just too lazy to use the top sheet when we have duvet covers. Speaking of which, the girls' pink duvet covers were now done in the dryer. They're all fresh and clean and ready to be put back onto the beds.
Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love, all that we have is each other now. Promise you won't leave my side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love.
So this was just a couple of days after Halloween, and Clara had accidentally spilled all of her Halloween candy at the bottom of her bed, and I did need to move the bunks out of the way so that I could clean underneath them, but first I had to gather up all of this candy, so I got a basket for her so that I could collect everything in there and she could keep it contained, because before she just had it in a paper bag and that busted open, and yeah, this place can get messy so quickly, it is crazy, but I'm getting it all cleaned up, and I'm sure that Clara appreciates the fact that I cleaned up her candy for her, and I may have taken a few as payment.
Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love, giving you my love, giving you my love, love, love.
So there is something about knowing that the hidden spaces in my home are clean that makes me so happy. And knowing that it's clean underneath my girls' beds, that just brings me joy. I can't explain it. I mean, it's the same feeling I get from having organized drawers, whether they're in the bedroom or the kitchen. Just knowing that I can open them up and see how clean it is, it gives my chaotic mind a sense of peace, and I honestly think that is why I love to have my house as simple and organized as possible. Now I decided to add a little bit of decor to the girls' room. This dream catcher used to be in their older sister Katie's room, but when we moved into this house, she just couldn't find a space for it on her walls, and so she handed it down to the girls, and I think it goes perfectly above their bunks. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and refresh their bookshelves.
Just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. Forever.
Now, I think that everybody has a dump zone in their life, somewhere in their house or their room. For my girls, it is the top of their dresser. Those little pack of cookies I just showed you, those were from the airplane when we came back from Florida. That was like a month ago, and when my girls cleaned out their backpacks, which were their personal items, the cookies ended up here, and they have been here ever since. So this dump zone had been dumped on for a while and needed a thorough cleaning, but now that it is super simplified, hopefully the girls will try and keep their junk off of it.
And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. Forever.
So yesterday I caught up on all of the girls' laundry because I wanted to see everything they had so I could go through it and not miss any items. As you can see here, this is Clara's drawer. These two are hers, and it is brimming full of clothes. Now I know that she doesn't wear a lot of these clothes, and so I'm gonna go through them, and some of the clothes that she does wear, I look at her in the morning and see how she dressed herself, and I'm like, you know what, that's a little ratty. Maybe we need to pass that on and into the garbage. Anyhow, I'm gonna go through this now. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna organize it, and I'm gonna refold it and make it just, you know, a little prettier. It would be really nice, honestly, if I had those dividers that go in here. I just used those in my kitchen and they were amazing. So I might buy some more for just some drawers like this so that I can have categories, because she has all of her like pants and shirts in this drawer, and then this one is like pajamas and underwear and socks and stuff. So anyways, I'm gonna get to this and start purging.
As I was removing Claire's clothes from the drawer, I just divided them into piles, so I had a keep pile, a donation pile, and a trash pile. And as I was going through the clothes, I just looked at whether they fit her anymore, whether they were worn out, because if something was too small but was still in good condition, I could give it to the donation pile, but if it was completely worn out, obviously I was just throwing that right into the trash.
I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
So I just want to point out here that having organizational bins or dividers, those are wonderful tools. However, if you want to organize your stuff, but you don't want to spend the money on those gadgets, you don't actually need them, because here I am organizing these drawers and they look so much better just by me decluttering them, and having less inventory to deal with is the best organizational tool that I can recommend. Although don't get me wrong, I love all the bins and dividers, etc. However, I'm just saying that decluttering is free. Alright, so now I'm moving on to Carly's drawers, and what I'm doing with her is I'm just emptying everything out, and then I actually brought her in and got her to try on a bunch of stuff, because I know that there was a bunch of stuff that she liked, but some stuff she didn't like, and I didn't know what was what, so I just thought it was best for her to try everything on. She could see what fit properly, and then we could put everything in the appropriate pile, whether it was trash, keep, or donate. And now being able to see everything that my girls own, I can get a really good sense of what needs to be purchased. So I can see here clearly that Carly only has 2 pairs of jeans that actually fit her. So when I go shopping for her winter clothes, I know to add a pair of jeans to the list, as well as a few more shirts and sweaters.
I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do.
Moving on to the girls' closet, I'm just checking through their clothes and decluttering anything that no longer fits, and I'm organizing as I go as well.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in old conversations. Cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.
The bottom section of the closet is where I keep Claire's clothes. This little outfit here was given to her by one of our neighbors who used to be in dance, and so she handed them down to Claire so that she could use them as dress-up clothes, as well as this little cowboy dress. They are so adorable, and I'm so grateful to have wonderful neighbors. Okay, so now I'm just going to go through the rest of the clothes here. There were a few more dress-up items, and some of which the girls no longer wear, so I'm just going to pass those on to the thrift store because they're still in good condition. Now moving on to the closet shelves, these have gotten a bit messy. I'm putting away their Harry Potter wands that they got from Universal Studios when we went to Florida last month, and checking that the other one was in the box where it was supposed to be. Now when it comes to all of these toys that are on here, there is a reason for that, and that's because the girls were pretending that this was an apartment for their dolls, and so they were making beds and everything. However, I believe that the game was abandoned some time ago, so it's safe for me to clean all of these up without messing up their apartment. But I did want to point out that sometimes our kids, they honestly don't need as many toys as we think that they do, because when you just give them items like blocks and dolls and things like that, they love to create, and sometimes that is the best toy that you can give them, is their imagination.
Feel so free, oh my sweet baby. All the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.
So I have a little bit more decor going on the wall, these beautiful butterflies that are from Mexico, and I have a very precise system for measuring, which I will share with you, and it is holding the item against the wall and saying, yeah, that looks about right. So that is my system, and you know what? It works. And the way that I have these butterflies situated is that I can open the door and I can open the closet and you can still see the butterflies, so it works for me. However, when it came to hanging the mirror on the wall, I enlisted my husband's help because he is so much better at leveling things and putting things up properly so that they will not fall off the wall by anchoring. So this is the proper way to hang something that is very heavy and you don't want to fall on your children's head. And I'm so grateful that we have such teamwork in our marriage, because what would we do without each other? All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and clean off all of the fingerprints off of this mirror, and then I'll show you a final look of the room before I go. So I just wanna say thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I truly appreciate it. I will see you guys in my next one. It's gonna be Christmas content coming up from here on in, and I'm really, really excited to show you guys. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, and I will see you guys in my next one. Take care.
When I begin to get myself together again, you are back once more like everything's the same. I tried to build my walls up, but you're taking them down. It's tearing me apart, I can't pretend. Now I have to get